Okay, let's look at the first example related to the extremum functions. Okay, and this question is asked you to find the critical point, and you have to classify the critical points. Okay, let's just refer to the flowchart that I gave you. It's this one. Okay, the first step that you have to find is you have to find f(x) and fy, the partial derivative for the function f. Okay, so we look at this one. Okay, so we're going to find f(x) for the first step. So it means that you treat y as constant. Y as constant. So this one is constant. You have a 0. And then y is constant. And you're going to differentiate x. So you will have 4y. And you're going to differentiate this. We have plus 4x. This is constant. So you have a 0. Okay, that is your f(x). Okay, how about your fy? So you're talking about your fy. So your fy, that is treat x as constant. This is constant. So constant you get 0. This is constant. The x is constant. You differentiate y. So you have 4x. And then you will differentiate. Okay, this one is constant. You have 0. Differentiate this. You have 3y squared. Alright, okay. So that is your first step. So find fx and fy. Okay. Then the second step is let the fx equal to 0, fy equal to 0, and solve by simultaneous equation to get critical point. So let this one equal to 0. Okay, we have to let fx equal to 0. So you will have 0 equal to 4y plus 4x. So we will have minus 4x equal to 4y. And y is basically equal to minus x. Okay, and how about this? You're going to let fy equal to 0. So you have 0 equal to 4x minus 3y squared. Okay, in here you can do the substitution. So why don't we just do the substitution directly? So sub your number 1 into your number 2. So in here, you will have 0 equal to 4x minus 3. The y here is minus x. So square. Okay. So if we solve this one, so minus x squared. So you have x squared, positive x squared. And multiply with minus 3, you have minus 3x squared. Okay, again, so you can do the factorization. You can factor out the x. So we have 4 minus 3x. Okay. So at the end, we have x equal to 0 and x is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, once you obtain your x, so that is the time you get your y. Okay, so substitute, okay, the x equal to 0 into your number 1. Into your number 1, you will have y equal to minus 0, that is 0. So you have the first critical point, that is 0, 0. Okay, then the second critical point that is getting from you substitute the x equal to 4 over 3 into your number 1. So you will have your y equal to minus 4 over 3. So this is 4, 3, minus 4. So we obtain our critical point. So we have 0, 0 as the first critical point. The second critical point is 4 over 3 minus 4 over 3. Alright, okay, and then let us see what is the thing that we need to do after we obtain the critical point. Okay, so in here, okay, so this is that once you have found out the critical point, so you need to find f(x), f(y), and f(xy). Basically, that is your second order derivative. Okay, so to form your discriminant equation or your D equation by using this formula. So, but first of all, find these three things first. Okay, so let's just refer to this one. So that's how we figure out that we have f(x), that is, I'll put it down here, and we have these two. So I'm going to put it down here. So Okay, let's just find out what is the second order. So you have the second order from here. So you have f x x. So you treat the y as constant. Y as constant is 0, and you differentiate this, you have 4. Alright, okay. And then you have to find the f y y. So the f y y, you treat the x as constant. So this is constant. So differentiate this, you have minus 6y. Alright, okay. And then you need to find out what is fxy. So refer to here, because we're going to use the information of fx. And now you differentiate to with respect to y. So you're going to treat x as constant. X is constant, you differentiate this. So you differentiate this, you will have 4. Okay? So now form your discriminant equation. So that is using the formula of d equal to f xx multiplied with f y minus with function f xy squared. Okay. So what is your f xx? That is 4. Now what is this? This is actually minus 6y, and this is actually 4 again, so we have to square. So the substitution, we will have minus 24y minus 16. That is your discriminant equation, okay, or the D equations. Okay, after we have obtained the D equation, what is the next step? So the next step, they ask you to form the table to check the value. So you have to do a table. The first column consists of critical point, and then the D value, the fxx, and conclusion. Alright? Okay. So now form a table. So your table should consist of the critical point, first column, and then we have the D value. Then we're talking about the fxx, okay? And then we have the conclusion. Alright, okay, so let's look at our critical point first. What is our critical point to solve? Our critical point, we have 2, right, to solve. This is the one. So we have 2, okay. So the first critical point is 0, 0, 0, 0. And the second critical point, that is 4 over 3, negative 4 over 3. Okay, the D value, that is you have to do substitution later. Okay, how about the fxx? fxx is actually 4. Alright, okay. So let's do the substitution first, okay? So if you do the substitution, okay, if you look at the substitution, okay, you will have the D value that is getting from here. Basically, they ask you to do the substitution. You take the value from the critical point and you substitute into here. And in here, obviously, we just need the y value. So you have x equal to 0, y equal to 0. You substitute here. So you have negative 24 multiplied with 0. The y is 0. Minus is 16. So you have negative 16. You have negative 16. Okay. And how about here? So same thing. Okay. So x is 4 over 3. Y is negative 4 over 3. So substitute the y only because the D equation only has y only. Okay. So substitute in here. So you substitute into here. So you have negative 24 multiplied with negative 4 over 3 minus with 16. And this basically give you a 16. So this is 16 here. Okay. So now once we have obtained the D value, then let's just go back to flow chart. So in here, so I have summarized it. Okay, I summarize for you. Okay, if you are having a d value greater than 0, then you have to check your f(x) value. Okay, it's either greater than 0 or less than 0. But if you have a d value less than 0, it means directly it's a center point. So let's look at our case here. So this one is a d value. This d value is less than 0. So this d value is less than 0, is a negative 60, right? So means that you don't have to check f(x). So directly you can write the conclusion, it is center point. So you don't have to check anything, you just leave it blank. Okay, but for this one, you have a d value that is 16. So d value is 16, that is greater than 0, then you have to look at f(x). What is the value of f(x)? So f(x) is actually 4. Okay, it's actually 4. And d value is greater than 0, then you're supposed to check f(x). And f(x) is greater than 0. So basically you are in this category, d value greater than 0, f(x) greater than 0. So the conclusion that you can get is relative minimum. So for this case, the conclusion that you should get is relative minimum. So this is the answer for the first example.